My name is Dr. Mukesh. I am presently Chief Executive Officer of Vulcan International. Mainly, we are right now operating in Mozambique, and this is one of the world largest mine. And last 3 years, we have acquired these mines in 2022, early 2022. So it is almost 3 years we have already completed. And today we are considered as the world largest integrated pit to port coking coal mining company. We are one of the largest steel producer in India. We have a steel plant in Middle East. We have iron ore mines, we have thermal coal mines, and we are the largest power producer also in India. But we having steel as a base, you need coking coal. India is not having coking coal of good quality. Whatever reserves are there, those are of inferior quality, difficult to wash. Hence, 90% of the need of the India is met by import only. Other thing, coking coal is available in various countries like Australia, America, Canada, but those coal are also different type. Steel industry is changing. Earlier, small furnaces were used. Now, big furnaces are used, 5,000 cubic meter, 6,000 cubic meter, 4,005 cubic meter blast furnaces. Those require a special grade coal. And that coal was available in Mozambique. Since most of our operations and world across also, people are closing down small furnaces and going with the new furnaces to bring down emission impact intensity low, to go for decarbonization. That's why demand of this coal was likely to increase. And that was our main aim, was there to acquire these mines, that we can become the trusted and quality prime hard coking coal supplier across the globe. Because this coal cannot be used as it is 100%. It is to be used in a mixed quantity, 10%, 15%, 20%. So majority of the industry who are having big furnaces will be requiring this type of coal. And that was our vision, that if we acquire these mines, I think we can be the biggest supplier of prime hard coking coal across the globe. Mozambique coal is a big coal, a big resource. It is having around 2.3 billion ton of coking coal resources. This mine area is around 300 square kilometer area. It is one of the largest area with a 50 million ton coal washing plant. But they never operated this plant for more than 22 million ton capacity. They were limiting it to it. But all the fixed capital, manpower, everything was taken for 50 million ton. So if you have that type of operations, it is very, very difficult to sustain. You have all your fixed cost overhead for 100% and operate at 50%, then no company can survive. So when we acquire this technology, we found this is as our biggest challenge, how if you have to survive, we have to grow very fast. Since all the hardwares are already available, infrastructure is already available, it is only a process change, improvement, technological upgradations, whatever those bottlenecks were there, and we did it. We implemented a lot of modern technologies. We reduced our turnaround time of the railway, because logistic was one of the biggest problem. They were not in a position to move the material. So those things are there. Like in railway, we could reduce from 140 hours to just 60 hours as the turnaround time of our railway. Why? Because of this, we could create the logistic facilities. Once the logistic facilities was there, then immediately we started increasing production. Today, from 22 million ton of ROM, we have already reached to 43 million ton of ROM. And by end of this year, we are sure we will reach around 50 million ton. And once that is there, our fixed cost is reduced, operating cost is reduced. And today, the coal price, but our bad luck was the coal price has reduced drastically from $330, $360 to just $170. Thermal coal price has reduced from 140, $150 to just $55. And in such circumstances, if we don't increase the production, it will be very, very difficult to survive or to sustain. And that's why we thought expanding our business and increasing our throughput and increasing our production is the only route where we can do this thing. That's why we have taken this path to go to 50 million ton in the shortest possible time. We have made one policy that quality is a zero tolerance area for us. Earlier, when we came here, we were producing different type of grade coal, 12%, 13%, 14%. We told, because today decarbonization is the area where 10% we will not compromise. How to achieve 10%? Because we were knowing that 10% our yield will go down. Then we brought the technology. So quality was one of the area. We thought if we can establish our quality in the international market, we will not have any problem. People will even ready to pay the premium for the coal also. And that will be our major factor for sustainability. We are the largest exporter. We are the largest employer. If we see, we have direct and indirect, the partners who are working with us, we are having around 18,000 employees working with us. And if you see indirectly who are suppliers and other things, this 18,000 does not count there. 18,000 people who are working as a partner with Vulcan or directly with Vulcan. Our basic objective is, unless we ensure inclusive growth in the country, no company can survive. To get social license to operate, we have formed a policy of zero harm. If we ensure zero harm and maximum benefit to the community and the society, then I think we will also grow, our society will also grow, and then we will be able to meet the principle of inclusive growth. Where we are growing, we are working in a different direction. As I mentioned to you, we are working with a zero harm policy. In the zero harm policy, we are supporting government to minimize their import. Hydrocarbon is not available. Today, Vulcan alone is importing diesel of worth around $300 to $350 million. Wow. What we have adopted a unique principle. Whatever waste, 50% of our coal goes as a waste. We put it in dumping. We are putting up a 300 megawatt power plant in which we will use that waste and generate electricity. And by generating that electricity, we will run all our trains, everything on the electric. So we will be reducing import of around $250 to $300 million diesel every year. In this industry, when we are putting power plant, energy will be available to the nearby areas. We have told government we will supply power so that more downstream industries can come in this region. We are trying to work on circular economy. In circular economy, we will try to join more and more people across the country, so that more people can join in those, whatever this thing is there, they can join those programs. And once people will see that in Mozambique, this type of industry is growing with the principle of zero waste, with the principle of circular economy, with the principle of zero harm, with the principle of optimum utilization of natural resources, we feel Mozambique is a place of opportunities. More industries will come and more economic development will take place in Mozambique. And Mozambique may reach to next level. This is a country where education is not much. Health support system is not there. So what we have taken three basic principles. We want to support government and other agencies to ensure that each and every child must come to the school. He should not get deprived. If he is not coming, he is falling into different hands. So that is our area where we want to collaborate with all the agencies to promote education in this area. Second thing, poverty is too much here. Like in India, we have some programs, we call it as a midday meal program, where every child is given some midday meal. And in the quest of getting midday meal, students comes to the school. They will get lunch or they will get this thing. This also we want to start here, so that more and more people start sending children to the school, and we can promote that education, literacy level. Second is about health. We want, these are the fundamental rights of anybody. Today, structure is not there. That's why in Moatize, we are building a $5 million hospital facilities here. We are upgrading the hospital facilities in Nakala. We are taking orphan home. We are taking childcare centers. Where everywhere this thing, we are sending our medical teams to the villages and community, so that We can bring awareness about health also. And if they are having some issues, we can tell them. Along with that, what we are doing, women empowerment is one of our main motto. Like in our organization, we have taken a target that 18 to 20% employees should be women employees. Today, we are at 10 to 12%. People say in mining what women will do. But you come to my mines and see what woman is not doing. Woman is doing everything here, starting from running a truck or a dumper to doing the control of the plants, doing the railway operations. Everything woman is involved there. It has journey has started. It may take some time, but we are confident we will change the scenario in this country, in this place. Carbon neutrality. When we are saying carbon neutrality, we are promoting that. Each 1 liter of diesel generate 2.61 kg of carbon dioxide. If I am using 250 million liter of diesel, how much carbon dioxide I am generating? I am eliminating that thing. If I am putting 50% of my coal waste into landfill and I leave it like this, a methane gas is generated in their area. Methane gas is 21 times more poisonous than carbon dioxide. If I can convert that waste into power, then I can minimize that 21 times impact of this thing. The waste which is coming from my power plant, by burning this waste, I am putting the first world plant that is called green cement plant. Cement without limestone. We are developing a new cement that is called geopolymer cement, which will not require any water for curing, which will eliminate all the 1 ton of cement produce 1 ton of carbon dioxide. In this, no carbon dioxide emission will be there. Only the waste will be mixed with some inorganic chemicals and will be converted into the cement. And it will have better property. So as far as my ESG, this thing is concerned, we are give first priority. That's why I told you about circular economy. I told you about environmental impact. I told you about zero harm. Every step, we are trying to bring down our carbon footprint. And that's why we are taking all steps. We want to show to the world, coal color may be black, but development of coal mining can be green. And we want to set an example of green coal mining development. Whenever anybody comes here, he must give most priority to the community. ESG, you have told, like we are also putting up a 60 megawatt solar renewable power plant. And this will be our first plant. This we will not be using for our own use, but we want to give to the community. Because that is a place which is having the highest potential for generating solar power. And we will be the only company here who will be investing more than $60 million in a 60 megawatt power project. We will be putting $1 billion in diversification of railway and the power plant for waste. So I want to say that anybody who comes here, Mozambique is a place. People should not treat it as ordinary things. Here, literacy level is low. Human resource is there, but joining hand with them is required. Skill upgradation is required. And if we take community and other things, we can grow this organization, we can grow this thing. So when we are taking this Vulcan to the next level is go with the advanced technologies, number 1. Take care for the environmental protection, number 2. Take care for the society and do whatever maximum you can do for the society, for their upliftment, to bring the overall change here. And if society is with us, if we are having a environmental friendly technologies and other things, I think everyone will stand with us and Vulcan will come with a flying colors.